preamble there. He was just giving you a number to give you an idea of what the shows are like, because obviously seeing this room in the cold light of day, it doesn't look quite the business, but when we set it up in the night, this is what the show that you guys are going to be taking part in is like. So I'm going to try and run through this really quickly. Hopefully it should take about 25-30 minutes. Okay, first of all, what's Talentcall? I know that obviously a lot of familiar faces here tonight that have taken part in it in the past couple of years, and it's great to see those guys back. But there's also a lot of new faces, so some people may be a little bit unsure what they've gotten themselves into, or parents might be a little bit unsure what their little ones have gotten themselves into, taking part in auditions at schools, etc, etc. So, you know, Talentcall, firstly, it's a variety amateur talent competition. Basically, you know, you've probably seen in the advertising, there is a nice first place prize. £2,500 goes to the first place winner, which will be decided at the final in October. That's at the Pavilion Theatre, October the 16th. In addition to obviously the prizes as well, there's lots of help. I mean, as I say, I know we've got a lot of young ones, but we've also got some older guys in that have now left school and you know, older and older. But, you know, people who want to actually go into performance as a career, the performing arts in any kind. You know, we've got a lot of help that we can offer, both within the Talentcall team, because, you know, we've got very, very experienced industry people within the team itself. I mean, just for instance, from last year, we did actually have quite a few of our acts that went on to do bigger things directly from Talentcall. It's a group of lads who took part, and they actually ended up doing an international tour directly through meeting one of the judges at the show, and they hadn't done anything previously, so they've done really well out of it. And one of the bands actually got signed and has got a recording deal directly again from the competition, so there's opportunities there to be had. Okay, Talentcall itself started 3 years ago. We're now in the third year, so we started in 2008 on a pretty small scale. It was a successful year, a great start to the competition. We ran, I think, 6 heats, and we had about 60 acts taking part. Last year it doubled in size to about 120 acts taking part, and this year we're up to over 200, so it has now grown to be the largest competition of its kind in the area. So, you know, you've all got involved in something that is growing, it's becoming bigger and better well known, and people in the industry are taking more attention to it as well. So, you know, in 3 years we've come a long way. And over the last 6 months, it's basically been our audition period for this year. We've seen very nearly 1,000 performers. So, you know, you can imagine, we've got yourselves here tonight, and we've had 2 other meetings like this. Basically, out of those 1,000 people we've seen, we're down to 200 odd acts. So, you know, obviously straight away, congratulations to you guys for getting this far and actually into the live heats. And I think you should give yourselves a round of applause, because, you know, you've all done fantastically well. We've got some really talented people, and we really can't wait to get on with the shows which start next week, and you know, see you guys perform. As I say, people from previous years we know, and they're wonderful, and really looking forward to seeing some of the new guys on stage. We've got some excellent new talent this year. Right, and the other faces that are not here tonight that are going to be at every show are obviously the judges. Now, I do like to explain about the judges. It's obviously a question we get a lot of the time. You know, who's judging? What connections have they got? You know, who are these people? Basically, all the judges we use, we have a pool of about 15 to 20 judges that we'll use through the competition. Every show will be judged by 3 judges, and obviously we try to rotate them, so you're not going to see the same judges each time. But basically, they're all industry pros. Again, they're all managers, they're bookers, they're agents, they're performers, they're tutors. They've all got years of experience in the industry from whatever angle, so they all know what they're looking for, they know what they're talking about, and we've got people from every aspect of performance, whether it be from the musical side, whether it be from a singing approach, performance approach. You know, we've got a nice selection of varied judges, and I have to say all the judges are completely independent from Talentcall as an organisation, and from us as organisers. You've probably seen all of us, Kira, myself, John, Liam, everybody at the auditions that you've done. That's as far as it goes for us. Basically, we just do the selection stage to say these are the guys we want to go into the competition. The judging on the night, we completely pass over to them. Okay, just communications. It's a bit of a struggle when we've got, as I say, over 200 acts. that we've got to stay in touch with in some way. Obviously, most of the communications have already been done because you guys are already this far. You've had your auditions, you're now attending the pre-show meetings, which is fantastic. But it is important that we are able to get in contact with you. You know, should anything happen, if we suddenly need to rearrange your heat for some reason, you know, we do need to make sure we can communicate. So all I can ask of you is, if we email you or I email you, please reply as quickly as you can. Also, hopefully you've got some mobile phones or pens or whatever. I'm going to give you a Talentcall hotline number, if you like. There is a number on our website you may have used, but basically that is a lot of the time just an answering machine. But the mobile number I'm going to give you, hopefully one of the organisers should have this phone at all time. So if you take this number down, if you need to contact us, even if it's like the last minute on the day of your heat and there's a problem, you need to get in touch with us. This is the number you need to call. Okay, if you're all ready, it is 07971 368820. That's 07971 368820. Most of the time Kira's got that phone, so as I say, if there's any problems, even if it's right up to the last minute on the day of your show, give us a call and let us know, and then we can make arrangements. And you know, as far as if any problems do crop up in the last couple of years, it is disappointing for us as organisers when basically we get to a heat show and the act just doesn't turn up. And it has happened, to be honest, far too many times. You know, we put the trouble to put the show together and an act suddenly decides, I don't want to do this anymore for any reason. Or, you know, there's a legitimate reason they can't do it. All we ask, please, 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 if for any reason at any time from today onwards you can't take part in the competition anymore, please just let us know, because that way we can give somebody else an opportunity. We do have a waiting list for people who still want to take part. So, you know, if you can't make it, that's absolutely fine. We'd really appreciate knowing. Then we can see if we can get somebody else in and give them that opportunity. Okay, so stay in touch on that score. And communicating with me, you know, if there's any organisational problems, if there's any technical queries, anything like that, particular equipment you're going to bring, I'm probably the best point of contact. You should all have my email address because you get my emails. It's nathan@talentcall.co.uk, or you can use the email address on the website, which is inquiries@talentcall.co.uk. On to the format of the competition. Obviously all you guys, as I say, you've been through the audition stage, you're the successful ones, you're through to the live heats, which is what you've seen tonight basically. Now the live heats, we've got 16 of those being held here at the Village Hotel, and date ranges from the 18th of July to 25th of August. So it's basically right through the summer, and as I say, you've already got your dates. Any problems, see Kira afterwards. And there'll be 14 acts performing in each show. Okay, so you know how many people you'll be in with. Now from each of those shows, there will be 3 places, first, second and third. They will on the night be announced in no particular order. Okay, we don't sort of say first, second and third. You all go through to the next stage on the same level. So, you know, there'll be 3 places that the judges will choose. Basically, the judges have 100 points each to score you. And bear in mind, they'll score you on everything. So it's your technical ability, it's your presentation, it's your character on stage, how you hold yourself. It's everything. So don't overthink any one particular aspect. Bear in mind the whole performance, and that's what the judges are looking for. They'll score you out of 100 points. We'll add 3 judges' scores together, and basically that's how those 3 places are decided with the top 3 scores. They will automatically go through to the next stage, the semi-final stage, which I'm very pleased to announce actually. You may have read on the website that the semi-finals are held at the Royal Bath Hotel, where we did them last year. But we've actually changed the venue. It is now being held at the O2 Academy in Bournemouth, so the former Opera House, which hopefully plenty of you know the venue. It's a stunning, stunning venue. They've just had a £4 million refit. And it was voted the best live entertainment venue in the UK recently as well. So this is, you know, we're ready.